court regularly to get a good look at the female defendants.
He wants you to come down and look at them.
That's so that they can see these people in the light of day, in the harsh light of our courtroom. I think when those people, when they're riding down the street at night, they don't think about the possible consequences of what they're doing.
They'll turn your stomach, probably. A lot of them.
So the judge's idea is working?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, the judge is requiring more than just 4 courtroom peeks at the prostitutes. The defendants must take an AIDS test themselves, 3 months probation, pay a $200 fine, give 8 hours of community service, probably in the local AIDS program, and they have to read a psychologist report on one of the hookers.
The particular report that they read is something that would scare anybody.
This probation officer agrees with the judge. This may be the strongest deterrent to anyone seeking sex on the sidewalk. The psychologist reports the woman knows she has AIDS and may be passing it on to every man she parties with, but that don't bother me, she says. I got a cocaine habit to worry about. And police say plenty of working girls are working with an attitude just like that. So the judge is hoping that just to hang on to their licenses, if nothing else, this fellow and the others are going to see enough now to put them on the straight and narrow road to changing their ways.
That's all I can do. I mean, you can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. If they're going to go back there on the street again, let them do it.
Maybe they won't now, Judge, huh? No greater love than a man who would give his life for a brother. Such a story, but such a tragic ending. Coming up next. And later. Move over, Sports Illustrated. The Sports Network ESPN has its own video swimsuit edition with an athletic twist.
I can't believe I did it again. I put off buying some gifts, and now Christmas is almost here. Thank goodness for Shopko's last-minute gift sale. Even though I'm running out of time, I still have time to save. I can't go wrong with these fragrance gift sets. They're 20% off. A wide variety of men's and ladies' leather goods are sale priced at 25% off. And all Timex watches are everyday low priced, starting at less than $8. Even if Christmas is caught up with you, you can still catch big savings at Shopko, where saving is believing.
The closer you look at Jeep Cherokee, Ford Bronco 2, or Chevy S10 Blazer, the better Jeep Cherokee looks. Only Cherokee offers 4 doors. Jeep Cherokee gives you more room, standard seating for 5, more cargo space, more horsepower, and all these savings right now. Before you buy a Ford or Chevy, see your Jeep and Eagle dealer for a really close look at a Jeep Cherokee.
See your Western Pacific Jeep and Eagle dealers, where you can always expect the best. Kennewick Schwinn will make your home the best club in town. Come pick up your favorite exercise machine today. Fitness or cycling, get 90 days, same as cash, free delivery, and order by phone or fax. Only at Kennewick Schwinn, Cycling and Fitness.
Born in Ellensburg in the early 1900s, he painted over 80 covers for the Saturday Evening Post and was later considered to be the greatest living American West painter of his time. The world knows him as John Clymer, but to his lifelong friends in the community of Ellensburg, Washington, he'll always be known as Junior. Join us for our special presentation of Junior, the life and works of Ellensburg's John Clymer, this Christmas at 5:30 and 11.
Not registering with Selective Service can ruin your whole day.
Who needs it? Look at me, look at me.
Because not registering means you're not eligible for federal student loans. Most federal jobs. Even job training.
Hey, pal, what's going on?
So if you're a man, register at the post office when you turn 18. It's quick, it's easy, and it's the law.
Ouch.
Gerald Olson felt that he didn't have much left in his life. He was divorced and without a job. But what Gerald Olson had was an incredible, unselfish love. And it was this love that led Gerald to give his life to save a dying brother. Our Raphael Abramovich tells us more.
There's a strange story out of Tamarack, Florida about the ultimate Christmas gift. It's about brotherly love that knew no bounds. It's It's about a man who is waiting for a heart transplant, whose life is ticking away, and about his brother who had nothing left but a good and decent heart to give, and it was getting close to Christmas. It's the kind of story that would chill O. Henry if he were alive today. Up until now, I thought O. Henry had done the perfect Christmas love story of all, The Gift of the Magi. The one where the wife has no money and sells her beautiful hair so she can buy her husband a Christmas present, a watch fob, and he sells his watch so that he can buy a beautiful tortoiseshell comb for his wife's hair. Well, this story, because life is that way, is so much more ironic than anything that O. Henry could have come up with. Gerald Olson was poor and living out of his van in Tamarack, Florida. He loved his brother and he loved Elvis Presley. In fact, he loved Elvis Presley so much that he named his only daughter Lisa Marie, just the way Elvis Presley named his. And he loved Elvis's rendition of I'll Be Home for Christmas. Gerald's older brother Bob had everything to live for except a strong heart. Only a heart transplant could save his life. Gerald thought about that, and this week he took his van and he drove it up to a hospital in Tamarack, Florida, and he parked it outside of the emergency room. There was a letter that he had written in the glove compartment. He had a revolver in his pocket. He was poor and he was down and out, but he thought he had the greatest gift of all for his desperate brother. A shot rang out. No one heard it. Crucial minutes ticked away. Finally, a nurse saw him slumped over the wheel of his van. The medics rushed out. They dragged him into the hospital. They did everything they could to save him. No one saw the note until it was too late. And no one realized that they were in the presence of the most precious gift of all.
He figured that if he had killed himself and had done it at a hospital, his heart might be available to be harvested for a transplant.
What Gerald Olson wanted to give his brother for Christmas has become impossible. But in the letter that he left behind, he had another wish, and this one, I'm sure, will come true. He wanted that at his funeral, they would play one song, and that the song would be Elvis's rendition of I'll Be Home for Christmas.
If only my dream will be home.
Now then, we'll move on. The sports cable network ESPN has come up with a treat for real sports lovers. At least the male ones will have that story next.
While the tears run.
If you took Alka-Seltzer Plus for your sneezing and congestion, there's something you should know. Contact maximum strength caplets work twice as long.
Gesundheit.
Until there's a cure, there's contact.
Mr. Kayam, I hate shaving.
Doug, try this Remington microscreen. It shaves as close as a blade or your money back. No other shaver makes that promise.
Smooth. Now I know why he bought the company.
The Remington microscreen.
The high spirits of '89 captured in People's year-end double issue, featuring the 25 most intriguing people of the year, plus what to wear to court, some unforgettable all-time greats, and much, much more in this big year-end double issue of People.
Unstoppable.
'Twas just before Christmas in the sale that even Scrooge couldn't afford to miss is coming from 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. tomorrow night. It's Griggs all-night sale. And in addition, starting at 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. tomorrow, Griggs is taking a 25% off all toys. Hourly specials, Christmas items, clearance prices, surprise specials, and 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. an extra 25% off all toys. So don't go to sleep. Come to Griggs tomorrow night for their all-night before Christmas sale. Open till 3 a.m. Griggs Pasco and State Line Milton Freewater.
Want to do something really nice for your friends? Next time you go out with them, if they're going to be drinking alcohol, offer to be the designated driver for the evening. That means you stick to non-alcoholic drinks and drive everyone home safely. Next time, one of them can do the same thing for you. You could be saving them from being arrested or having a serious accident. You could even be saving their lives. Now that's what I call a friend. For more information on drinking and driving, write the Will Rogers Institute, White Plains, New York.
Going into this holiday weekend, we really felt it would be nice to give you a couple of story presents.
Like Madonna?
Madonna, she's the biggest star in the world is full of women who wish they were Madonna. But there can only be two Madonnas. Meet the other one. She's Lima, the Russian Madonna. And look who's back. Barney, the talking dog, is out of the doghouse and he's gone Hollywood. Has it gone to his head or his stomach? Barney's back. Barney, tomorrow on A Current Affair. As we leave you tonight, we're going to pass along a sneak peek of an upcoming special on ESPN called Unstoppable Women, Beautiful Athletic Women. It's going to air New Year's Eve. Someday it'll be available in home video. I think the staff is being a bit frisky as the holiday week approaches, huh? Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, America.